All right, guys, welcome to our second reaction of the day. And of course, we are reacting on Poland and Nairobi village stuff, okay? So, of course, the horse farming is not a child's play, okay? Most of us know, and we can't venture into it. As far as we want big dreams, I really don't want to get into something that will really drain me so far, all right? So guys, let's talk about this. And welcome to Edutainment for Us. Thank you so much for supporting me. I can see a lot of people currently are coming for analysis of grade 8, 9 books, and I'll be on 8 very soon. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We will be also going through the analysis of literature books for grade 10 for those who are interested. So give me time, okay? I'll be doing that. For now, I'm just looking at the MWANGO. Of course, congratulations. You are able to really learn the language. You said you are a slow learner in language, but you are doing it. And of course, one of the things that I understand as a linguist, what makes you learn a language easily is when you are surrounded by people who are speaking a language that is none other than that which you are hearing. You are forced to learn it because you want to know what they are saying. You don't want to be out of discussions. You want to engage in discussion. Remember, Dimongo is a content creator. So automatically, she will go about to look for ways to acquire the language and acclimatize, all right? If she chose it, she chose it. Whether it is fake or real, that does not matter for now. So my point of focus is on one thing. I don't know why the manga actually used this title. They never saw a black girl in this Polish village. Really? Seriously? Like I thought Poland, Dimongo said that she's not the first person to go there. Why is she now changing the narrative so fast, saying that she's the first black girl in Poland? Is that a clickbait thing? Or why are you doing that? Because I don't understand. Previously, Dimongo told us that there are so many other people from Poland, uh, you know, and most of the young people stay in towns, but the babushki, they stay in the rural. Now she comes up to tell us that these people have never seen a black girl in their village. What is she trying to tell us? That she's the only black girl in the village? Why did she have to use that title? And entirely in that video, it's not just about that. We saw her riding a bicycle, which I believe is part of exercising. Then she just talked to people in a few minutes, but had to come up with that title. Anyway, it is what it is. But let me go just check on something briefly and continue. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate your presence all the time, and I'm happy to have you here. So let's begin from this discussion with the babushkis, and, and let's see as she goes about with the Polish language. Okay, let's see. It's a good move she's making. Anyway, let's listen to this. Utanifikia, niende niweke chips zako zione.
Ale gdzie tam na Kutkowie? Aha. U kogo tam na Kutkowie się jest?
Mój mąż polski.
A jak się nazywa? Bo ja mam tam siostrę męża tam na Kutkowie. A jak on się nazywa? Mąż. Po polsku.
Tak.
Nazwisko jakiego jest?
Nazwisko?
No, jak się teraz
Ja, tak.
No, ale nazwisko jak się nazywa? Mąż.
Mąż.
No, ale nazwisko mnie chodzi, nie?
Tak, nie. Ja. Hey, nice to meet you. Ale fajne. Tak, nice to meet you. Proszę. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Ja, tak,
I tutaj już będziecie tutaj?
Tutaj?
Będziecie tutaj w Polsce już? Czy będziecie wyjeżdżać do Kenii?
No, a to, Hutkufy.
No.
Nie Kenii.
Nie, do Kenii. Do
A z
Kenii nie
Kenii,
tutaj.
but mój mąż Hutkowa.
O, kurna go masz.
Ale młody.
A gdzie ci się zapoznali? Na studiach, ty gdzie?
Aha, tak.
Studia.
Ja,
Ale rower fajny.
ale fajne, tak?
No, to jest elektryczny.
Buta?
Ale że tędy jechałaś.
A, elektryka. I tak,
Nie,
tak.
ale po co tędy jechałaś przez las? Jak mogłaś jechać prosto ulicą?
No,
a tędy.
koło szosą
Do
można
kościoła, koło
A
kościoła.
jak nie zna
Alright.
drogi, no to co?
Koło kościoła.
Jak nie zna
Really
drogi.
poorly.
Tędy, o, jest ulica prosto i
Kościoła. I prosto szosa na chód.
Okej.
koło kaplicy.
Bo to tędy
Koło
na
kaplica
koło
będzie
kaplicy.
po lewej stronie.
Aha.
Bo tędy na nic, bo to
Jak ty
błoto
jechałaś?
jest.
Okej.
When I heard her saying, aha, I was like, are you really getting what they are saying? I can really read that you are struggling to understand. But anyway, keep struggling because it is what it is. Anyway, before that, she had been with this other guy. And I think I ever saw this in her video, if I'm not wrong. I ever saw her with these guys. I'm not just sure. These people whom she borrowed water from and they brought soda, these ones. I thought there is a time I actually saw them in another video. And in their discussions, she didn't translate. But did they really think that a black girl is roaming in the village? I don't know.
Dobre.
Gdzie ty tutaj gdzieś mieszkasz?
Aha,
Tak? Gdzie?
Woda, proszę.
No, a pić chcesz, tak?
Aha, drinking water.
Przynieś.
Thank you so much. Aha, tak.
Yes?
Beautiful. Yeah.
To ty skąd jesteś?
Jestem Dianka. A ty? Zatapa, aha. A ty?
Jesio.
Jesio. Miło mi. Nice to meet you. Oh my God.
A ty gdzie? Tutaj
Woda? They offered me soda. Woda.
Pepsi. To przynieś wodę czy
Woda, nie Pepsi. Dziękuję bardzo. Oh my God, they offered me soda. Nie English? No speak English? No? Polski.
Polski?
Okay. Mój mąż z Polski.
Tak?
Tak, a Hutków.
Szutkowa.
Aha.
No. Aha. No. Męża Skutkowa jak się nazywa?
A?
Nazwisko?
Yes,
No,
tak.
nazwisko, czekaj. Nie imię, tylko nazwisko.
A Hutków.
No Chudków, tylko jak to ci powiedzieć, kurwa. Jak on się nazywa, kurwa? Na imię, kurwa, no to
Nie rozumiem.
nie rozumiesz, no.
Tak,
No,
50-50.
no.
Tak.
Bo ja to z Chudkowa ludzi znam.
Aha, Hutkowa.
Ja znam.
Aha,
No,
Hutkowa.
Jeżdżę tam.
Biking?
no,
Tak.
no. A to
Piękne dogi.
no.
Tak.
Na Chudkowie mieszkasz? Nie.
Nie, tak.
Tak?
Hutkowy.
Mieszkasz.
Aha.
Jest z tego końca, czy
Domy Hutków.
z tamtego końca?
Aha, Hutków. I come from Hutków. Dziękuję bardzo.
Dziękuję. Same wolę.
No.
Wow. Dziękuję bardzo. Okej. Dziękuję. I will go.
No.
Tak.
Już,
Nice to meet you.
już
Miło mi. Tak.
Tak? To
Yeah.
przychodź. Piechotą?
Aha.
A czego?
I ride. I go to Hutków.
Ty rowerem, tak?
Tak.
No, bo jakby pieszo, to jakby nogami, to bym cię zawiózł. No,
Alright, miło mi. Dziękuję bardzo.
to przejdź tu jeszcze do nas.
Okay. Dobra. I'll be coming to visit. Dobra. Dziękuję. Nice. Humble people. It's a shame I can't speak so much Polish, but at least I can say my name is Dianka. I'm from Kenya. My husband is Polish. Help me water. You know, dziękuję bardzo. Miło mi. Nice to meet you. So you guys, I think you've seen how friendly they were to me. I wish I could talk more, so I need to practice more and more every single day. And then it will be amazing. Okay, the journey begins, or maybe before going, maybe I just want to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. I think this is going to be interesting. There are some babushkas there. They look like they're spooked. Let's see. They're spooked. They saw me and they're like, oh my God. I just saw their reaction from a distance. So let's see. They're babushkas. Yeah. Dzień dobry.
Dobry. Co tu się robi u nas?
Chudków.
Skutkowa?
Tak. Jestem Dianka z Kenii.
O, z Kenii.
Yeah, but Chudkowa.
Ale jak u mnie
Aha.
Gdzie się nauczyła tak
Miłomi.
Ale gdzie tam na Chudkowie?
Aha.
U kogo tam na Chudkowie się jest?
O, mój mąż polski.
A jak się nazywa? Bo ja mam tam też, no, siostrę męża tam na Chudkowie. A jak on się nazywa? Mąż, po polsku.
Tak.
Nazwisko jakiego jest? Nazwisko? No, jak się teraz nazywa?
Ja, tak.
No, ale nazwisko jak się nazywa? Mąż.
Mąż.
No, ale nazwisko mnie chodzi, nie?
Tak, nie. Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you. Ale fajne. Tak, nice to meet you. Proszę. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Ja tak, z Kenii.
I tutaj już będziecie tutaj?
Tutaj?
Będziecie tutaj w Polsce już? Czy jeszcze będziecie wyjeżdżać do Kenii?
Chudkówy.
No.
Nie Kenii.
Nie, do Kenii. Do
A z
Kenii, nie
Kenii,
tutaj.
but mój mąż Chudkowa.
O, kurna go ma.
Ale młody.
A gdzie żeście się zapoznali? Na studiach, ty gdzie?
Aha, tak. Nie,
Ale rower fajny.
ale fajne, tak?
No, to jest elektryczny.
Buta?
Ale że tędy
O,
jechałaś...
elektryka. I tak.
Ale po co tędy jechałaś przez las? Jak mogłaś jechać prosto ulicą?
No,
A
koło
tędy?
szosą.
Koło kościoła.
Jak nie zna drogi, no to co?
Koło kościoła.
Jak nie zna
Koło
drogi.
kościoła.
Tędy, jest ulica prosto i
O,
kościoła.
I prosto szosa na Chudku.
Okej.
Koło kaplicy.
No to tędy
Koło
na
kaplica
Koło
będzie
kaplicy.
po lewej stronie.
Aha.
Bo tędy na nic, bo to
Jak ty
błoto
jechałaś?
jest.
Okay.
Jak ty jechałaś?
Okay. I don't know if she wants to sit on it. Me, I don't know.
Jedzie.
Ale po polsku się nauczyła, po polsku.
No jak może ile
Tak,
w
A jak
Polsce
ksiądz,
jest?
jak ksiądz przyjechał z tego,
Z Kenii, u nas w Kenii.
Tak,
No to
scary.
było.
Scary. And then
taki ma.
mój mąż Chudkowa.
No.
on tam pojechał do pracy?
Gdzie?
Uczył się. Czy uczył się?
Uczył się? Nie rozumiem.
To nie rozumiem, bo wiesz, bo to trudno zrozumieć, bo my po polsku, a to Kenia inaczej już mówią, nie wiesz?
Ale
to
i
już
tak się
inaczej.
nauczyła po polsku.
No dużo
trochę.
mówię po polsku, no pewnie, że
Tak jak ksiądz, był u nas w kościele i tak mówił też po polsku.
No.
Ale już ile już lat, już pracuje.
No już
Jechał.
jest trochę, jest trochę. No.
Ale fajnie.
Jak w Polsce, dobrze?
Dobrze.
Dobrze?
Bardzo
A
dobrze.
u was lepiej? Lepiej?
Tak. Jestem Dianka, a ty?
Zofia.
Zofia.
Ja Alina.
Alina.
No,
Aha.
Dobrze gada.
Dobrze.
Ala.
Dianka.
A co to? Nawigacja?
Nie.
To takie, co się trzyma. Co to
I don't know what you wanna show me.
Jak się jedzie,
Idziemy Chudkowo.
tak?
I wanna go.
Dlaczego ten mąż nie jechał
Mój mąż?
z tobą?
How do HR, IT, and payroll feel with PO? Like hiring, onboarding, managing insights, and more. Like simplified global divide.
Piotr.
Został. Piotr.
Został Piotr.
Aha.
Piotr. They took me a picture. Tak.
Młody, to weź na galerię,
Ja wzięłam, ale nie mogę
Taking
zrobić.
pictures, selfies.
ale fajnie.
Ale fajnie, tak. Dziękuję bardzo.
Co? Ale nie mogę zrobić zdjęcie.
Ale
No,
fajnie.
ale no.
Gdzie?
To ja, bo moja morda. A gdzie to
O,
się klika?
weź zrób, zobacz.
No czekaj, nie, o teraz nie.
Okej, piękne, beauty.
No, to jeszcze
Okay,
raz.
come here.
No i zrób zdjęcie.
Aha.
No, to fajnie.
Come here.
No, razem. No zrób, no.
Zrób.
Będzie pamiątka.
Okej. Ale fajnie.
Będzie pamiątka, nie?
Tak. Okej, dziękuję. Nice to meet you. Oh my God.
A ty gdzie? Tutaj.
Woda? They offered me soda. Woda.
Przynieś wodę czy...
Woda, nie Pepsi. Dziękuję bardzo. Oh my God, they offered me soda.
Okay, guys. So when I checked in the entire video, actually I didn't see any discrimination of whatever level. But when MWANGO was doing this video, she actually said, she said that the people in Poland are just as discriminative as Kenyans. And I want to look for the specific parts so that the team does not crucify me. I'm basing on what I heard and what I saw. So in this video, actually she came up to indicate that, insinuate that the Polish people are discriminative. I think it was around minute 10:53. Where are you going? What is this now? Where are you going? So I was like, are you very sure about what you are saying, or is this a clickbait? You know, sometimes you just have to ask those questions, because content creators are funny people. Sometimes people just make use of titles to attract people. And when I saw the title at first, I thought that indeed there were people who were surprised, but not really. In fact, they were just talking to her, greeting her. And of course, in any country, I believe if you greet people, they'll answer you back, right? Unless otherwise. Unless there are strict rules about people moving in the neighborhood, like the way it used to be during the colonial time, you know, or that time when there was a lot of discrimination in countries like South Africa and even America itself. But what I believe currently, people interact. Actually, we have now become a global world, and the global world is very small. Currently, a lot of European people now understand the value of Africans, or even Asians, or people from Japan. So I don't believe that there is so much discrimination. People may be a bit amazed when they see a stranger, and I think they look at a stranger and wonder, where is the stranger coming from? So I don't think that it's really an aspect of discrimination, but let's get to see what MWANGO told us in this video. Go sit there. I don't know where you're going now. And I've not seen you read so far. Yes? Yeah, see, that's what I told you. Maji si yako hapo kwa sufuria. Do it. So I don't know, because even in Kenya, people will be looking at a stranger. If people know you, a village, you know, village people normally know their neighbors. They understand everyone around. And especially this village, MWANGO normally tells us that it is only the young people, the old people are in. Young people have gone to the cities. So does she really believe that people are looking at her because of being a black? Or were they looking at her because she's young and she's in the village? Tell me, guys, what do you think? What do you think? Because I think these matters of clickbait are just too much. Why are people desperate anyway? It is the world of content creation. Sometimes when people don't have what to do, they do what they gotta do. And of course, she's bringing us to talk about this because it is what it is, right? Now I want us to go back to that video again and see something here. Let's go to that video. Something happened to the computer and it stopped suddenly, so I've had to come back. Thank you so much, you people. Really appreciate all of you. I also thank you for the likes that you are giving me. It's really a great thing to do. Yeah, helping an upcoming YouTuber to grow. It's not easy. It's not easy, guys, right? So while at minute 10, somewhere there, she insinuated that the people in Poland are as discriminative as Kenyans. I was like, what do you mean? Are they anxious or discriminative? Because I didn't see any discrimination here. The world has become global, and individuals currently understand the value of other people. We understand the value of Asians. There are things they can do we cannot do as Africans. Other people also understand the value of Africans. There are things we can do they cannot do. I saw another, it's on threads. I saw somebody having posted that no matter the hardships, Africans can adopt to anything. They can adapt to anything. As long as they find funds and access to those places, they can adapt to that, right? So let's check on this, whatever she was saying here, and understand what she meant.
Four more cars come. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Crossing the road to the other side. Yes. We made it. Okay. So I think this is the road. I've never been there. This is going to be my first time. Not really good idea with the white shoes that I have. But again, I didn't want to wear them, but I was asked to. I guess after this ride, I'll never go into any special occasion. What an adventure today. I never saw it coming. Okay. Let's go.
Where is this? I thought
just
I
increased
saw
the
something
speed.
here.
And so,
I think it was here.
look at the shoe. Ay, ay, ay. At the same time, I want to exercise my legs. So yeah.
Was it
The
19?
best, the world's #1 e-bike, Heatway, as you all can see. Very good, very fast. I'm drinking water to see what the reaction will be and all that. And also, I just want to discover this new village that I've never been. Okay, I'm a typical village girl, born and raised in the countryside in Kenya, here in Poland, living in the countryside with my husband. And I'm happy to discover. Oh, wow. I don't know what that could be. Is that a home? I have no idea. I have no idea, but it looks so good, like they're living off-grid kind of life. Still, I can't find anybody. There's another one house right there, but I can barely see anyone on the street. So we keep riding as we keep discovering. Another thing is I have to keep right at all times. I'm not the only road user. There's a Mercedes truck here. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know if they're going to stop. Zimbabwe. Okay. So the thing is, they smiled. You know, one thing is Poland, the number of black people here, they are very, very less. Less than 1%. So when they get to see a black girl with a motorbike deep in the countryside, they're like, am I dreaming? what is this? You know, just like how Mungo will come to my village back home in Kenya and everybody will be like, oh my God, you know, what did he or she come to do here? Anyway, guys.
Did you hear that? So that is the part I was looking for the entire video. Actually, the Mongo, I don't know why she always has the mindset that when she goes to a European nation or a village or whatever, people will be discriminative or wondering what the black girl is doing. And that is what exactly she used on her title. But throughout her visitation, no one actually was amazed about a black girl being in the countryside. Because even if 1% are the blacks here, I don't think the old people have such a mind to really question a lot. And I didn't see that part. In fact, they were just talking to her, greeting her and all that. So why did she have to use such a title that is trying to place the Polish people as discriminative? Because somebody did a video, I don't know, was it Auntie Yami? Auntie Yami did a video saying that Kenyans are the most discriminative people ever. Though in her perspective, she was saying that they really value that other person because of color than themselves. And I was like, is it true? How true is this? Okay? How true is this? Is it true that the Polish people will actually be so surprised to see a black person among in the midst? If that is so surprising, how comes Piotr would have opted to bring her to the village? Did he bring her there as a sample, or rather something to actually collect views or something to attract people being surprised? I doubt, you know. Now, at some point, I saw her trying to zoom people's home, and I was like, you people, how many times has Marwa shouted at people not to try and zoom in the home? You know, I'm just asking questions. Don't tell me I'm a hater. I'm not trying to hate on anybody. What I'm trying to do is to just think and reason and critically analyze. Triza, hii itapoa. Kwani tulikuwa tunaom tena mkae mweke hapo mkae? Ni nini tulikuwa tunaom? So after kuom ilikuwa ika hapo. Alright, let's look at this.
It's my first time and I just love how everything looks. You know, there's even a fellow rider here. Very beautiful babchu. I'll say Zendobre. Zendobre babchu.
God, this thing has always to disturb me in the camera show. Anyway, one thing that also disturbed me is when she went zooming people's homes to just place on her documentary. I was like, you people, when you are back in Nyabohanza, you say private homes need to be respected. But you people don't respect people's privacy. The way he actually goes to people's bedrooms and takes videos, even if it is looking for help, sometimes I don't understand. Dee is in Poland and she's doing this.
I haven't accepted I'm a baptist yet. Zendobre. You see, very friendly people. When
Just
you say
by
hello,
greeting.
they respond.
Of course, anybody will greet.
Wow, such a beautiful, such a beautiful home. Maybe now I want to use my phone so that I can zoom so that you guys can see.
Okay.
That house is very beautiful. I'm telling you, the thing with the GoPro is it can't zoom. But I think you guys can see it. I'm using DJI Osmo to vlog. But sometimes the phone is very good, my iPhone, because you can zoom. I'm really impressed. I just want to walk closer. Who doesn't love good things? Huh? That house is really...
Yeah, it's a good home, but not a mega villa. You know, people create homes, beautiful homes with beautiful fences, but they don't necessarily make very big mega villas to waste money. You know, when we talk about this, some people say you don't have big dreams. But guys, however much money I'll get, I'll not go to construct a so extremely big house for nothing when I can put that money in hostels, you know, rental houses, and pieces of land just for investment purposes. I don't need to have a house with 10 bedrooms for what? 10 washrooms for what? 3 kitchens for what? I don't see the sense, because even when children grow up, they look for their own property. They don't have to really inherit this when I'm still alive. They can actually do their own. That's what I believe. But anyway, everybody has their own beliefs. Why not? So, of course, the dialogues and what have you, there is an impressive part and there is a part that is a bit disgusting. And I think you've heard exactly what I thought it's disgusting. And I've also shared what I thought it's interesting. So, I want to see us go to Marwa's video. Now, I realized that Marwa was actually shocked when the white lady was sharing a lot with him on matters horse raising. The lady shared a lot of information, and I was impressed that really Marwa should take some time. He should not just be asking when he's collecting horses. He should actually go to this place or actually take his team for benchmarking and learn a lot from such a place. Now, what is this? Ugh. Now, let's go to that video as I help this kiddo work on tasks. I also have to go on with this. Let's go for it. So I saw that video and I was impressed that at least this lady has a lot of information. And I think even before, people may call us narrow-minded, questioning what we shouldn't, why are we concerned? But we are just being concerned in reality. So let's see what Marwa actually should really go back and learn in this place. Where is this? There is a video he did about something to do with the deleted video. Where is this? Hey, don't tell me I can't access it quite fast. I think I watched yesterday before I went to the political, and I need to go to a political video on Life Saga TV because it is what it is. Anyway, let me just open up a new page on MARWA.
Expert image generation now available.
Yeah, so Marwa did this video. And I realized that he was shocked equally that there is a lot of things he needs to learn. And anyway, I always say that if you are engaging in a very expensive business, you need to actually acquire skills first. Yeah, this video here. So this lady has a very big farm for horses.
So guys, today I brought my
And I want us to listen to her explaining to Marwa about horse farming.
Marwa.
Let me see.
Marwa.
M-A-O?
No, M-A-R-W.
Make sentences using the words big. Sentence yako kwa pamoja.
Marwa.
A sentence.
W-A. Yes.
Sentence.
Yes.
Sentence ni na maneno matatu manne. Tengeneza sentence ongea.
Hi guys, today I made the honor of Marlo's tables. You saw me last time picking horses here. You know how I love horses. And it's right now we are swimming in the same boat. We all have horses and then we have to deal with everything that comes with horses. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Anya. I'm the owner of this one.
Yes.
Get him in the picture.
Yes.
Flixen, homebred.
Yes.
And of Amalo Stables, which I started many years ago.
Wow.
And I was
Sentence,
chatting to
not
Mara
sema.
about
Yes.
the
This table is big.
complexities
Yes.
of actually running
Or
a whole
my
stable
school
because it's
is
not
big,
straightforward.
like that.
Yes, it's quite challenging. You know, even me, sometimes I reached a point I started asking myself, am I doing something wrong?
Songesha hii karibu na
And
hiyo
every day I wake up
andikia.
trying my best
Huwezi vuta.
to do the
Songesha hii.
very best for the horses, but you wake up, there's an injury somewhere, there is this, there is that. It's crazy on my side.
It's a long education, and
Yes.
you'll never get it
My
100%
school
right, but
is
you have to
big.
strive for
Yes.
getting the best for the animals. They're really sensitive in many
My-
ways, not only
my-
as creatures. Like,
Yes.
see, this one is super curious,
Yeah.
wants to chat with us, but also as a physiological, their legs, their joints, their backs, their muscles.
Yes.
They're not made to
Raba
us to
ilikuwa
ride
tu
on
kwa
them, so
meza.
we need to train them in a way so they can carry us comfortably.
Okay.
And everything has to fit. The saddle has to fit, otherwise it's like running around in a shoe that's too small,
Or too big,
or whatever. And the girth has to fit, the bridles have to fit, the bit has to sit in a certain way in the mouth.
Wow.
Otherwise you start damaging them and they'll be hurt and they'll be, of course, working against you if they're not comfortable to the degree possible when you're riding them.
How many horses do you have in your stable?
Well, I have 22 now, or 21,
Wow.
that's just left, but it's
Yes.
not mine, all of them.
Yes.
I own 19, but
Okay.
they are old horses and helping out in the riding school, basically.
Okay. So you have a riding school here.
Yes, kind of. Yeah, it's a one-on-one. We don't do big teams or whatever, but they're so well-educated horses, my horses,
Okay.
that we are trying to use them to give the sport, pass the sport on to people.
All right, guys. So you see from that video, the lady is trying to educate Marwa that there's need to actually make the horses worth by training them, versatilely. And at the end of the day, you also have to cater for their needs, from the saddle, from the shoes, from the, all those. You have to make sure they are fitting and they are very suitable. Has Marwa done that? Of course not. And when we talk about this, some people are like, you are showing hate, you are narrow-minded. What is your concern? Guys, sometimes we don't speak because we have malice. We don't question because we don't believe him. But we are just being concerned. And some people will say, if you are concerned, then why can't you go and do it? Or some people will tell us, go and do the same. I am not interested in horse racing. But I'm very concerned about animals because I studied agriculture and I tried some animals, but not horses. And I don't think I'll try them. All right, so the lady explained very well. You need to educate your horses and even the workers who are working with the horses, okay? My, my. Bring the hand. My. All right, so let's proceed and listen more.
Interested. Yeah. Let's say somebody wants to come and maybe learn something
School.
here. How are the courses, for example, is it
Usiandike
per week?
pamoja.
Per day?
Yeah,
Space
you have to pay
school.
monthly, and then
Okay.
you come once a week.
Okay.
And then you can buy extra lessons, or you can even buy to come bi-weekly for a discount.
Okay.
But you have to pay monthly. We can't. And some people come in for walk-ins. They
Hey,
come in
Kuji
and
school,
it's of
wewe.
course more expensive
Kuji
to have a
school.
walk. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very scared of the whip, right?
Oh. So he's trying to say he can.
No, he's just wants to chat.
Yeah. He's wondering how is this horse able to see? That's the question
No,
he's
it's just
asking.
netting. It's just netting.
Net, yeah.
One of the big infection problems is actually the flies. You see how the flies are always around the eyes? He should
Yeah.
be wearing one too.
Yeah.
You know where flies sit, and then they fly into your eye, so you have a tendency to get eye infections. So
All right, guys. So the second thing was about avoiding infections for the horses, and that included catering for the sensitive parts. Of course, even in a human being, the eye part, the ears, they are very sensitive and soft, so you need to protect them. So you realize that the lady was trying to initiate the aspect of care for the horses, something Marwa has not done yet. He needs to do that. All right, let's go for the third lesson.
Okay.
and
My
so
school
most of
is
them
big.
have that. You can see it's netting.
That is how we create sentences, right? Yes. Now they want you to use the word teacher. Can you create a sentence about teacher? Talk before you write. Which sentence will you write about the teacher? A sentence. The way you've created this, like now create another on teacher.
Yeah. He's new here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Only wewe. Hiyo neno inaenda tu hivyo clearly. Alright guys, let's proceed. So there are still more lessons. Actually, the lady had a lot of articulation in relation to the care for the horses. And of course, I came to understand maybe why MARWA is struggling with the horses. Yeah, I came to understand some things here. Let me see.
So we jump these fences. They're nature fences and they don't come apart. We have a discipline that's called eventing.
Eventing.
Kenya and
Yes.
also globally, of course. And that
Madam Dorcas.
entails dressage.
Okay.
You just saw
Yeah.
that I was riding or
Yes.
trying to. And then you have show jumping, which is the
Mm.
poles with the collars.
Yes.
And then the
matter.
last, the main phase is actually this, is going over nature jumps.
Okay.
Like that. Ditches and
Obstacles, yeah.
water obstacles. And I have just used, because I have problem with theft here, otherwise I would build beautiful jumps, but I can't. People come and steal it.
Oh,
So I have used the basics I could to
Yes.
the place, but to my house.
yes.
But, down there, we also have a sunken road, it's called, where you can jump down.
Yeah, I think last time I walked there.
Yes, exactly. They're
Very-
all meant
yeah.
to train horses.
Okay.
And I also have ditches and what is called skinnies, like
Yes.
smaller, narrower jumps. I also jumped this one on the
Wow.
stallion, actually, because it's very difficult to
Yeah.
keep straight.
So it can jump over here.
No,
Wow.
and this is a little bit dangerous. Should it put its foot down?
Yes.
But he's so confident, and I know him. But
Yeah.
this it's difficult. A horse's logic is to run around it. Why should I jump that? I don't
Okay.
go past it.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
this kind of small fences,
Yes.
part of the training.
So someone may be
Books.
asking, why keep horses?
Uh-uh.
Because they're too expensive.
Ongea
Does it-
kwanza
Why
nituandike.
deal with all this stress? Many people asking me those questions.
There
Sometimes it's hard to
are
answer
many
them. I
books,
get
or
the
those
answer.
are my
Yeah.
books.
Where do you keep them?
Personally, I'll
are
say,
my books.
thank you for throwing back the question to me.
Yeah,
Me,
those
I actually love them so much. Like anytime I see, even I've been traveling a lot.
my books.
I remember sometime I was in South Africa. My wife is from Argentina.
Oh, nice.
So there, you know,
Horses.
yes, and she's actually the one who influenced me to.
To get
All right. So you realize that again here, MARWA is revealing that he was not into horses. And it's only that through the influence of Rochelle, he actually got interested in horses. So they started horses without knowledge about horses. And that is why he's struggling a lot with them. That's why he has made a lot of losses in it. And she's nowhere to be seen actually to support the growth. And we have been seeing even when she was there was a lot of struggle into how to maintain the horses, take care of them and all that, right? So the lady says that when you actually rear horses to get the value for them, you need to train them so that you go compete around and do more so that they pay back. So currently, of course, many people have been asking what is the value for the horses. Maybe if more training is done or, yes, unless I send. I don't know. Once you reach, we can know. Annabelle, stop sleeping. Enda uangalie nini jiko huko. Ukipewa kitabu huwezi soma, but sleeping. Hey, I wonder. Mwenzako anasoma wewe unalala instead of reading. Life is not easy, my friend. Okay, so the lady explains a lot of things here. And I was taking the lesson. I was like, if I was into horses, of course, I would just go to this lady. Take maybe 2 weeks. That is why you are supposed to pay that $1,000, MARWA. With your team, pay some money, let them come here and learn. You cannot learn a lesson in one day, I'm telling you. It's very impossible. Even the person talking to you about the horses here is unable to exhaust everything in few minutes. Like you say, summarize everything in few minutes. Are you joking? Are you for real? Are you serious? Yeah, so it's impossible. Even the most intelligent person in this world, whether it's Cleo Bonnie with the 8 degrees and how many masters, and also our friend from Mias, the one who vied for the presidential seat, you cannot learn all this knowledge in one day. MARWA, be serious. You have money. You make money and you are also investing a lot of money in the horses. Please, take your time. You can take even 2 weeks. Go with your team. Let them go and learn the nitty-gritties about horses. Let them come back with the knowledge. And also connect yourself to horse owners in the country and even outside, so that you do the right things about the horses, because actually I feel it. Whether I'm not directly connected to MARWA or whatever, I just feel it when he loses horses day after day and we see Rosho sitting crying. That crying will not help. It will not help. Mourning and refusing to eat will not assist in any, but learning the lessons of how to take care of the horses and getting the right team, getting the right provisions for the horses, offering the right treatment to the horses will actually help. So that we see, it should actually be a motivation, because I know many people may not tell the truth about MARWA, even his team or her team, his team, that is. They'll keep saying, MARWA is doing it, MARWA is doing it, but they can't say that he's losing a lot. Because if one horse is that expensive, losing a horse is not easy. Losing a horse is not easy. Whether we will blame the workers or whatever, the bone of contention is that the owner should take responsibility and actually do the right things, acquire the right workers, offer the right tools, offer the right food stuff, offer the right medication, find a correct vet, provide the necessary amenities, like if it is land, if it is natural, so that the horses survive, for heaven's sake. Anyway, let's listen to what the lady said more.
Me, I knew about cows. I was purely a village boy, you know. So when I started seeing these horses in the fields every day, my heart gets excited, super excited. And sometimes it's not even about the money. Even when my horse dies, people say, Mara, you've lost a lot of money in that horse. I don't see it that way. No. I see like, oh my God, this soul. Sometimes I go 2-3 days without even eating. My mom the other day came and said, stop the jokes, Mara. You have to be serious. This is just gone.
Yeah,
Forget about it.
But I think you've answered the question.
Yeah.
It's a passion. You can't say, I love when they come up. How do you explain when you love something that's living? You can love art and you can love cars.
Yeah.
But these ones also actually give you something back. They work for you when you ask them to do things.
Yeah.
They give you so much.
But
by the way, look at them. You look at them right now.
Yes.
Can you see that they have something sticky over their back?
Yeah. Because of the rain.
Yeah. This one is a bit nervous. He came from South Africa.
Yeah.
It's because they have had tick treatment.
Oh.
Once a month, they get this dawa in order to keep the ticks away, because ticks can give them tick fever.
Sure.
Tick fever. Yeah.
Which sentence will you write?
Yeah. So once a month they get treated, and that's also why horses are expensive.
Which
Vaccines,
sentence?
deworming, tick treatment, fly spray.
Which sentence will you write? Read that one. Read it.
So,
Read this one.
and this one's been rolling. Look how good.
Yeah.
They love that.
Mine too do that.
Yeah, but that's fantastic. That's
Yes.
just a good horse.
How do
Read.
you how can I'm looking for the best word. The sweetness of keeping horses and the pain that comes out of it again. Especially like when you lose a
Yeah, so you realize that the lady, read this one, read this sentence. Annabelle, Imaiva, you realize the lady tells MARWA that the horses cannot be compared to cars. They are not just something you keep it there for decoration purposes. You should make sure that they create wealth out of what you have. Like this lady actually does horse racing, and maybe she earns medals and money out of it. I don't know. The way the Western people are and us is very different, actually. And so she's talking about that you must also put value in your horses, okay? By making sure they return something. Whether it's gold, medals, or whatever, it should return, okay? And she's saying that you should just let them be, like when they are destroyed and you say that is it or no. And MARWA is coming up to ask, how do you balance the pain and the joy of having the horses? What a question. What a question. Duality in life. Duality in life. Admiration and criticism. These people don't understand when we say you admire what they are doing, but you critique how they are doing it, okay? So here we are.
That you really loved so much.
I don't know. How do
I
you
said
balance
I
that? I
want you
think
to
it's
read
like
this
life.
sentence. Are you saying?
It's something you
Read
just
this one
have
that
to
I've
take it when
written.
it comes. I don't know.
Give.
There's no guarantees in life.
Okay.
My pains are even more because I often injure myself because I ride
E or
motorbike.
A?
So I actually at the moment have a bent rib, and that's nothing.
Yeah.
You see my scars
Kia.
here?
Wow.
That's all.
Is
That's
that
all
not
the
chair?
twice, my arm,
Write that
my
sentence.
back.
But you still.
Yeah, I still climb on. You have to convince Johnny.
Yeah.
So he was badly treated, we think,
Okay.
because he's not so confident with
Yeah,
people when
you
he's out.
heard about studying the behavior of horses and understanding. Now, Marwa keeps shouting around to the workers, but those workers have no idea about the horses. Just as he said that he was a village boy dealing with cows and goats and pigeons, the same applies to his workers. They have no idea about like personally, I just see horses as ornamental. I have no idea how to take care of them. So until somebody gives me the right knowledge, I will never take good care or know what to do. So some of the workers at Marwa have nothing or no idea about the horses, yet they are there working on horses. You get it? That is where he goes wrong. I hope he will now rectify this, now that he has been told, okay? So the lady went ahead and talked more. Of course, here, she said
Some
this.
of them need a bit extra, so, but basically,
Yeah.
horse meal, lucerne,
Yes.
we also give some
Oats cube. Oats, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Read this
cubes.
sentence, the
Process
second
is
one.
the same,
Okay.
whether it's cubes or not, but people have convinced themselves here that cubes
That.
are different, but I've actually checked with the feed companies. They just put the same thing in, so you can get working horse, whatever, and race value. They have higher proteins.
Yes.
Board.
But what's in it, whether it's meal or
Aya,
cubes,
go
is the
write
same.
that sentence.
Okay.
So unless your horse doesn't want to eat meal because it spills it or whatever, then you can give them meal. It's cheaper, the meal. And then they get lucerne pellets. We do that because there's a lot of wastes. Lucerne is very brittle.
Okay.
So lucerne pellets.
All right. So you've heard, of course, the lady has just repeated what the worker said the other time, and Mara was able to even see. Okay. Now, of course, within this video we saw, what is this? Marwa, now be fair enough.
Another Mercedes over there.
We saw the horse being received here.
Here we go. Yeah. She just looks like she was just born yesterday.
Looks like she's 2 years old actually.
Yeah. Hey girl. Welcome home. Hi. With this one also. Yeah, Karim. So
We
this is
finished.
also
Grab
ours.
this one.
Yeah.
And you should learn how to write sentences, right? When they say a sentence is like this, okay?
Yes.
Hiyo ndio assignment wamekupa tu ama kuna ingine? Leta. Okay, so the Appaloosa. I don't know why Marwa is so much into Appaloosa because I don't think the horse that died was Appaloosa. It was a different one. I don't know. Personally, I don't really see the excitement in the Appaloosa thing. But anyway, it is what it is. So finally, Marwa brought the horse in the villa, at the villa,
It's another beautiful day in Nairobi.
and showed us.
Today we should be traveling back to the village, but later. So I have my driver here, Keboga. He doesn't know you. Stop. So my stallion is very excited to see the two mares. But I missed the first initial reaction. But they're still new. They have to. This is my colt, Onyx. So also Onyx wants to. Onyx is tall. So Marno. See, they are trying to know each other. They are talking. You can see. Guys, welcome to MARWA Palooza stud, and it's early morning here in my stud. I just want to show you, we brought 2 horses in yesterday from South Africa, just arrived, so they're very excited, and my male horses, which are stallion and colt, are trying to welcome them home. These are old horses, these ones here, but these are the new. See how they're very happy. The boys are very happy. So these 2, the black one and the other one, these are boys here. They're very happy. They're happy to have extra wives, technically.
6 and 6.
Onyx. Onyx has grown 12.
5 and 5.
They're still talking. Where are you from?
5, 5.
See, the horses have
You
a
got
very
all of
beautiful
them.
love.
Hi to you. High
Love
5. Good girl. That is how you should do even kwa mtihani, usiogope, sawa? Sawa? Say yes. Alright, so I think MARWA is focusing towards having a Palooza stud. No wonder he's actually bringing a Palooza, not the other types. But I hope if he wants them actually to survive, he must make sure that he applies the knowledge he got from that lady. Is he willing to do so? Is he willing? Or Donatus, are you willing to make sure that this guy actually does the right thing now, this time round? I really hate it when I see these horses dying and they're just, people just talk about it as if it's just any other business. Yes, it's unfortunate it's happening, but I really would wish that I see it thriving. We shouldn't see the horses dying, and us coming around to ask where they are taken to later. Emmanuel Farm coming here to tell us they are cut into pieces. We don't want to know that. We want to see the animals thriving. If MARWA cannot do it, let him move to dog breeding and stop actually dealing with horses. Hey, the blackout again, what is this? But anyway, I hope for the best for him. And thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate once more. Bye-bye for now. Let's hope the power will come back because I still have another reaction. Work must continue, guys.